This question is asking you to assess the emerging trends in workplace conflict and industrial sanctions. You'll need to evaluate how conflict is changing in the workplace and the types of sanctions being applied by organizations. The command verb assess requires you to critically analyze these trends and their implications for employee relations and organizational outcomes. Your answer should cover both the evolution of workplace conflicts and the measures used to address them. Start by discussing emerging trends in workplace conflict. There's been a shift from long disruptive strikes to shorter, strategically planned strikes that target specific times or events for maximum impact. Data shows a decrease in the number of strikes, but an increase in precision tactics, with fewer workers involved, but more targeted disruptions. Additionally, the use of injunctions by organizations to prevent or limit strikes is becoming more common, as is the trend towards individualization of conflict, where disputes are increasingly resolved on a case-by-case basis rather than through collective action. Next, explain the industrial sanctions used to manage conflict. These sanctions can range from internal disciplinary measures such as warnings and suspensions to external actions like legal injunctions and fines. Sanctions are guided by internal policies, as well as external legislation such as trade union laws and employment regulations. For instance, laws in the UK that limit strike action after a certain period have been used to reduce long-term disruptions. In your critical evaluation, assess the effectiveness of these trends and sanctions. Shorter strikes may be less disruptive in the long term, but they are often highly strategic and harder to predict. The use of legal injunctions can prevent immediate disruptions, but they might also strain employee relations and increase tensions. Sanctions and conflict management strategies must balance maintaining productivity with respecting employee rights. To achieve a high mark, include strong examples from your wider reading and relevant case studies to illustrate these trends. Ensure your response is well structured and offers a balanced evaluation of both the trends and their implications for organizations and employees.